Hey guys, I'm Edward
I'm Christina.
and welcome.
So today we're cooking a chili non-carne. I'd like to explain what the ingredients are.
We have some oregano, some cocoa powder, some cumin, some paprika, some tomato puree, a tin of water. Thank you. A tin of water, some chopped tomatoes, some beans, a bit of oil, a clove of garlic, as important, clove, not bulb, some onion, a bit of chili and some peppers.
There are 6 simple things that we have to do before we get cooking. First one is tie back long hair.
Remove all types of jewelry.
Roll up your sleeves or wear short ones.
Wash your hands.
Put on a clean apron.
And make sure your equipment and your food preparation area is completely clean. So first things first, we're gonna need to wash the vegetables.
That's already happened.
I had no idea that that's already happened. Okay, so now what you need to do is you need to peel and chop the onion into long, thin strips.
I'm gonna cut it using the claw technique.
Hi, my name's James from the Let's Cook project, and we're going to talk a little bit today about how to chop properly and safely. It's the summer of food and fun, but we also want it to be the summer of fingers. We want everyone to finish the summer with the same amount they started with. So, do you need a huge great knife? No, you don't. Get rid of that. All you need is a knife that's appropriate for the size of the task. So we're going to chop an onion, 1 onion. Top tip, put your onions in the freezer for 10 minutes before you start and they won't make you cry as much. The thing to know about an onion, this root, this is the root of all evil. This is the bit that will make you cry. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut our onion in a safe way, but in a way that doesn't cut into that root. It's rocking on our board, it's rolling on our board. We make a bridge with our hands, we take our knife and we slice through the knife, slice through the onion, so that it no longer rocks on our board. Our next hold, or our next move, is we're going to use our 4 fingers and we're going to make a claw grip with our fingers. So grr, it's a claw, grips the onion, slice the top off, get rid of it. Peel off your outer skin, nobody wants it, get rid of it. Now we're going to switch back to our bridge and we're going to hold the knife in our other hand and we're going to slice nice and steady, nice and slowly through the onion. And all we've done is we've sliced some of the way but not all of the way, so you've still got it all in one piece. We're going to switch back to our claw, so our 4 fingers, thumb behind, grip the onion and do it the other way. Done. So that is, if your recipe says dice your onion, that's how you dice an onion. If your recipe says slice an onion, you do exactly the same thing. You take the top off using your claw, peel off your outer skin, make sure your board's nice and clean, go back to your claw and slice. It's not a race, there's no prizes for coming first. Slice through your onion. Done. So you've got diced onion and sliced onion. Not everybody's going to need to be doing onions, although there are a lot of onions this summer in our recipes. You might be doing something else. You might be doing some fruit. So, for example, a strawberry. You don't even need a sharp knife for a strawberry, so everyone can get involved. So we get rid of the sharp knife, we take hold of our trusty fork, everyone's got a fork, slice your strawberry, get your ordinary table knife and just use that. And you can use your fork for doing onions, you can use your fork for doing tomatoes, you can use your fork for pretty much everything because your fork is the claw. So the fork's the claw, fork secure.
Those are some pretty strips.
Thank you.
Peel and finely chop the garlic for me.
So how do I do that?
With the base of your hand, just firmly push down on the garlic to get the skin off. There you go. And then whenever you're ready, you're gonna grab a fork. Yep, and then just slap. So then that way, you prevent any nasty slips from happening. And then
All right, leave that there. What's next?
I think you might like this one actually. So now you need to finely chop the chili.
Cool. Do you want me to de-seed it?
It's optional with this. You could choose whether you want to include the seeds or not. But for this one, I think we'll take the seeds out. Yeah. If you could de-seed it, please.
I'm gonna use a teaspoon to sort of get the seeds off. There's a couple left here.
One thing to remember when you're chopping chili, when you finish, ensure that you wash your hands. This is a summer of fun and food, not a summer of burns.
And pain. Cool. Let me wash my hands quickly.
Sweet. So now I'm gonna pass you a yellow pepper.
We are going to cut the base off so that it's flat when we cut it.
That's right. If it rots, it's wrong.
Exactly. I just like to use my hands. For younger siblings or children,
Yep.
you can just use scissors to cut the peppers. It's much safer and it's actually really easy.
That's quite fun actually.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Sweet. Now I'm gonna pass you some green pepper.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing with cutting off the bottom so that it's flat. And then, I love the colors as well, they're so vibrant. And when we're cutting with a knife, we're gonna do it rough side up so that the knife is less likely to slip. That's right. All right, what's next?
Okay. I'm gonna pass you and hand you over the spices.
Cool.
Here we go.
So this is the,
This is cumin.
right?
And gently. Some oregano. And finally some paprika.
I love paprika.
There's some cold oil. I'll hand it over to you. I'm going to place it in the cold pan to prevent some form of splash.
Splattering.
That's correct.
Splash, right.
Here we are.
Thank you. We add 1 tablespoon to the cold pan
That's correct.
and then turn on the heat.
Okay.
So we're gonna add in the chopped vegetables all at
Okay.
once.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm good.
There we go. That's nice.
And then stir it about.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cook this for around 3 to 5 minutes until the peppers start going brown at the edges.
Okay. Now we're gonna add the
Mix spices.
to this. And why are we
I think
doing
I'm gonna
that?
sprinkle it over so that the flavors can combine. I actually love spices so much. That's what makes a dish for me.
That's correct.
That's it.
That's a good mix.
And now we're going to add everything else.
We're gonna add in first of all the cocoa powder, and then some chopped tomatoes. Get a good sense of all of that, and then the tomato puree.
Cool, go on.
Sweet. It's in there. Add some beans in there. All of that good stuff. There we go. Okay, so now we've let it cook for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, we let it thicken, so
This
it's
is
time
looking
to bring
good.
out the rice.
Bit of it. What would you suggest? You know, you can have it with rice, you can have it with
Flatbreads. As a side, you can have avocado. What would you prefer?
some yogurt.
Yogurt.
That'd
yeah.
be good for this.
That's a good shout.
Go.
You've got a big stomach.
So, let's grab some of this.
Dip, dip.
Take that in. Let's get that in there.
The rice that we cooked according to instructions.
That's correct. Our beautiful creation. Bit of the spice. Get that in there.
Yum. Amazing.
And that's how you make a chili non carne. So this is a really quick and easy recipe to make some flatbreads. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, so we have we've got 1 pot of yogurt, some flour, and a twist of black pepper.
So we're gonna do it at a ratio of 2 cups
flour
of flour to 1
yogurt. So you probably get you a spoon. Do you grab the spoon? I'll just pop in. Here we go. Try not to get too messy with it.
Thank you.
There we go.
And 1 more, please.
Bit more flour.
Thank you.
Bit of pepper, babe. Some nice little twist. It's really getting there. Give it a nice, good mix. And remember, if you don't want to get too dirty, you always have your parents to utilize.
Yeah, you can use a spoon as well.
That is also very true. If parents don't work.
I just like being messy. So now we've put together a really, really easy dough, and we're gonna section it into 4 pieces.
You knew it was that easy to make bread. Yeah. Feel like a baker. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some flour on there.
This dough onto the board. We are going to split it into 4. So I'm just gonna get it together a bit. It's okay if it gets a little messy as long as you clean up after.
That's correct.
You know what? Let me half it first. I need to do this strategically.
That's correct. Strategy is key.
Half it first, and then split this into 2 as well. Make it into a shape sort of that big, I'd say.
Yeah, but yeah, look, that works. That works.
What shape do you think these are?
I'm gonna say cookie shaped.
There's nothing to rush you, by the way. At home, you can turn them into any shape you want. So now that we've shaped the flatbreads, all we have to do is put them in the pan.
Okay.
It's already hot, but we don't need any oil. We're gonna have one at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
One at 3 o'clock.
That's right.
One at 6 o'clock.
That's right.
You can obviously get your parents, if you're younger, to help you out with the hot stuff. The reason why it's great to have them in a sort of clockwise order is so that you know how, like after 3 minutes, to turn it over. Cool, so it's been 3 minutes. Now we are going to flip it over. This is tricky. Do you want to do the other 2?
No problem. Teamwork is key.
Of course.
Okay. I'm gonna try and imitate, or rather emulate, your technique. Wait, I'm onto something. Michelin star, here I come. I'll put that there. Finally, get that one a nice little turn.
There we go. So we're gonna cook it for another 3 minutes on this side, and then they will be ready to serve. We've quickly cooked the flatbreads. It's really, really easy to make.
Literally.
And it serves as a really good side for the non-carne that we made. It could be a pizza base, you can serve it with soup. So it's really versatile. Do you wanna do the honors?
I've been waiting to dig in. So, let's go a piece of this. Good dunk inside. That's some good stuff.
So that was our super easy flatbread that we made in less than 10 minutes, and it's really good for dunking. Defo try it out at home.
Emphasis on the dunking. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. Remember, we'd love to see what you guys get up to. Send us some variations of the recipes we've shown you, any wacky videos, any different sort of methods you guys have in mind. We'd love to see it.
And if you want to post your recipes on social media, use the hashtag #TheSummerForFoodAndFun, and stay cooking.
And remember, if it rocks,
it's wrong. Why are you bringing it to me?
because you were just so natural with it. Like, okay. Forgive me, gents. I apologize. I'm sorry.